friends, today is the 13th day of Flutter and today we are going to see image widget. Now normally image widget is used to display images in Flutter. Now when we create an app in Flutter, it includes both code and asset resources. Now an asset is a file which is bundled and deployed with the app and is accessible at runtime. The asset can include static data, configuration files, icons, and images. The Flutter supports many images formats such as JPG, Web, WebPNG, GIF, Animated WebPNG, GIF, BMP, and WBMP. Now, in Flutter, displaying images is the fundamental concept. Flutter has an image widget that allows displaying different types of images in the mobile application. So we will jump to the coding part to include images in our app. So this was the last app which we have created. Now what we will do, first of all, just open this project resource. Now inside that, just open this. Now first of all, we have to create one folder inside which we will add our images. Now just right click on it. Now new and just create one directory. Now name this directory anything you want. I will name it as assets. Now what we have to do, we have to copy some images and paste it inside this asset folder. So I have downloaded some images. So here is the first image. Just Control C from here and paste it inside this asset folder. Here is the joker.jpg. I just hit OK. Now you can see there is one images added in this asset folder which is joker.jpg. Now after adding these images and creating this folder, we have to add the path of this asset folder inside the pubspec.yml file. So now just open this pubspec.yml file. Now here you can see the version, SDK version, everything is mentioned inside this pubspec.yml file. Now here we have to uncomment this part and will write the path which we have created. So we have created one assets folder inside which we are having joker.jpg. Now, okay, once check what the extension is. It's JPG. Now just you can now update this pubspec.yml file by clicking on this pub-get, or else in terminal you can write flutter pub-get. Here you can write flutter pub-get this and hit enter. Now this and this pub-get will do same thing. So you can update your pubspec.yml file by using any of these two. Now we can use this image inside our app. So we will just create one child, that is new row, and now we will use this image widget. Now inside this we have to pass the path of our image. Now we are having our image inside the asset folder. So we will, for that we are having this asset method. Now we only have to specify the path, which is assets slash joker dot jpg. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see the image will be loaded in our page So here is the image. Now you can see there is one overlapping of the uh, images, as this image is going outside our screen. So for that, first of all, we will remove the other things which we have created inside this row part. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now just as now also it is somewhat going outside the page, so we will specify the width to our images, that the width should be of 500. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Okay, so you can also remove this error by wrapping this image inside the expanded widget. Just convert this. Now you can see, now this overlapping problem is not there. You can remove this expanded also. You can remove it by from here. Remove this widget. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now what we can do? We can increase the height of this images. Now the other property that we can apply are height and width and the catchy size. Catchy height and width, that is normally used when we are using the network images. So we can also give some text to this image by using the text widget. Now you can change the style of this string. Now this in this way we can use any image in our app. Now we will change this title, that is image widget. So now if we want to display some images from the internet directly rather than storing it inside the asset folder, then what we have to do, we just have to take the link of any image. Now we will just copy the link address of this image, and now we will use the image.network method to access the image using the link. Now just paste it over here. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Okay, I am not okay. I am connected to the internet. Let me see if this link is going to some image or not. Okay, this is not the URL for the image. So just click this image. Now just remove this link from here. So this thing you have to see that whether the link is going to some website or the image. Just paste the link. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Okay, here is the image. Now we have to remove the upper images. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now just change the width of this image. Similarly, we have done with the previous one. Now you can see the images which we have imported using using the link of this image, and we have specified it inside the network method. Now in this way you can use the images from the network. Now you can change the height and width of this image, and uh, you can also, as we have seen, that this image is also supporting the GIF images, or so we can also specify. First of all, we have to paste it inside this asset folder, have to mention it inside the pubspec.yml file, and after that we can use over here. Now we are also having one faded image, like whenever if we are having image from the network, so sometimes it may have some issue that image is loading and we can't able to see anything at that side. So for that we can use faded image functions, which will be used to give some placeholder, like you can use fade in image, and you can give some placeholder, so that if the image is taking some time to load from the internet, so at that time some text will be displayed instead of that image. So we can specify it inside this placeholder, like I am having one image, so I will use that, and inside this image I will paste the link. Now this all is showing some okay. We have to remove this, and as we are using network, so we have to use this asset network. Okay. Now we will paste cut it from here, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll copy this, Control X. Now just remove these two lines, otherwise you will get error. Now just hit Control and S. Now you can see one image is loaded. Now what we will do, we will again give it some width, like 300, and we will give some height, which maybe 300, 400, 500. Now as this image is having some fit crop property, so it will be cropped. Now whenever, like if we are not connected with the internet and we are trying to load it, it will be in memory. So if the image is not loaded from the network, at that time we will have this Joker JPG image which we have specified inside the pubspec.yml file. So normally we can use this fade in image method to do such type of image fetching. So this was all about the image widget. Another widget we will see in the next part. So thank you.